Good morning. Welcome to Stopsley Striders 10-mile race. I'm doing the 10 mile. I'm crazy. Haven't done more than 10k for over a month. I haven't been training for this, so I've decided to run walk. I've just passed 2.5 miles probably now, and going well. I'm doing run walk, so it's helping me keep the pace. So I'll let you know how I go every so often. All right, bye. I am back again. I'm now at just over 11k, so 6k to go. Run walking is really helping me. I'm at 1 hour 20 minutes at 11k. Last time I did 10k, it was 1:15, so doing much better than I expected. But as long as I come in under 2 hours, I'm happy. It won't be a PB, but I will be happy. It will be a good run, and it just means that my base, not that I've been doing any proper base training, but my base is coming back. So I've got until November until I start London Marathon training, but I wanted to get my base pace or my 5k pace back down to under 30 minutes as soon as I can. It's taken a while, but I'm hoping by November I will be able to do that, because if I'm trying to target 4 hours, I know it's a steep target when my last marathon was nearly 6 hours, but I've done 4:30 in the past, and if I do that regime again and diet, and as long as I have it in my head to do it, if I don't get round to it, we'll revisit the times when the plan starts, but that's what I have in my head. Anyway, walking a bit too much, so I will catch you at the end. Bye guys, as you can see, I totally forgot to film at the end, at the finish, because I got carried away. My sister and my niece came along. I was hoping they would come, but I didn't know if they were definitely going to come. Finish, and they were there, so I was distracted with talking with them and the highs of doing the race. It all went to plan, so it took me 1 hour 57, 20 seconds on my watch, but 56 on the official time, so 1 hour 57:56. I'm so happy because the way I was feeling at the beginning of the race, I was so nervous because I didn't give a proper intro, so I think I started it off already after two and a bit k. So yeah, so I didn't start off, but I was so nervous. I was thinking, oh my gosh, I can't do this. I think I did mention I haven't run more than 10k for a long time. I've been generally running between 2 miles and probably 6k at the most. But I was doing that walking with Jericho challenge, so it was 20,000 steps a day. So at least I was keeping fit walking wise, but not the endurance of running. But and then park run the day before. In the morning I was feeling so sluggish, and I ended up walking with my sister and niece, and we did it in 37 minutes, which is not too bad run walking, but it didn't really give me that boost of confidence in today's run. So, but yeah, it went well. As I said, I did run walk, so I did a 1k warm-up, so solid, and then I did 2 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes run, 1 minute walk, basically the whole way through. So the first half, so the first 5 miles, I stuck to the 2 and 1 religiously as I could. I did program it on my watch, but when I started it, I obviously didn't select the program, so I had to basically do it myself, and I just pressed the lap time so I could see my paces and things. And so the first 5 miles I stuck to it religiously, and then the second 5 miles, I think the run walk gave me the energy to carry on as before. So especially on the downhills, I was able to run a little bit longer, make most of it. And then the uphills, I tried to run if I was on a run interval, but if it got too steep, I just walked it. That was fine. And I walked to the water stations as well. But the overall, I really enjoyed it. And I met these 3 ladies, I'll probably put a picture over, and they were doing run walk, a slightly different pace than me, so we kept passing each other. But it was funny, yeah, so it's like we encouraged each other at certain points in time, so it was nice to run. Because generally when I run on my own. I don't really get to meet people when I'm out running on the course, or the race course. I like to run solo. I get a bit of runner's anxiety when I run with other people, so I try not to. Not that I try not to, but I end up not running with others. But it was nice because I wasn't running with them, but we kept passing each other and chatting and stuff, so it was good. And then at the end we took a selfie, and then my niece took that picture that I superimposed. So it was nice to meet them at the end. I wasn't last and came in under 2 hours, so I was very happy. And this is the medal. I think it's quite similar to the previous one, but I think it wasn't round. But yeah, it's nice. It's basically the logo of the website, so it's cool. Last year was sunny, and I did it in 2 hours. This year it was warm but overcast. Some areas of Luton it did rain, but it didn't rain for us, so I was lucky. We did share the course with, I think it was some horse riding course, so I saw a few horses, not the whole race. They started slightly earlier than us, but I did see a few horses on the course, so it was nice to see them. But all in all, lovely race, enjoy it. Even with the hills, I need to start running over there again. I don't get to club as often as I should, so I don't really run in that area anymore as much. So I need to start getting back involved. But I felt fit. The run walk definitely helped me keep the pace going. Some of the 2-minute intervals, I was able to run under 6 minutes per kilometre, which is amazing. So I need to maybe look or delve deeper into run walking as a, like, what's the word? I need to delve into using run walk as a proper strategy, not just because I don't feel like running all the way today, because I think it really does help. So I think I'll do that this week. I'm going to try and do the park run course. I'll run there steady as I warm up, and then do 2 minutes, 1 minute, making the runs as fast as I can, and walking fast for the 1 minute, and see if I can get close to that 30-minute 5K that I'm in after. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time for another race. I think next Sunday, I'm doing the Halvathon, which is a similar run to the Owl Challenge in Stopsley Forest, that run that I did previously. So hopefully I'll come back with that. And that's next week, next Saturday, that's 20th of August, up in Offaly. So we'll do. All right, thanks for watching. Hi. Just tagging on to this previous video. Haven't got round to posting it, so I thought I'd do a little bit of an update. It's a couple of weeks after that race. Also, I did race this weekend just gone, 3rd of September, Bedford Half Marathon. Although I thought it's time for me to start building up my distance and endurance again, aiming for 2.5 hours, and I got to 32:42, so close but not close enough. So it's funny because another strider was doing the 20-mile race, and he said, oh, he'll be about 2.5 hours. So I just wanted to beat him. He beat me by 3 minutes, but he's a fast runner, so I'll let him off. But yeah, so it's September, coming up to autumn. Decided to be summer again. It's really hot. It's only about 10:30, 11 o'clock now. Must be about 27 degrees. Sweating like a pig. My headband is not holding back the sweat, or I'm sweating on my face, but I'm dripping. My elbow pips are dripping. But yeah, I'm doing this interval run today. Should total about 12k, but I might chop off the 3k cool down and do it as a walk. I'm also following this walking plan on Better Me, so I think I'll just use that cool down section as the walk for today. It's 5-day-a-week plan for that, just to keep my walking going. So I did that walking with Jericho challenge, and I managed to meet it. Let me pause that. I managed to meet it, but it was 20,000 steps. I had my target was 20,000 steps. I'm just going to stop because my watch has beeped to do the next interval, and I thought if I was walking it would take me longer to do the rest of the 500 meters. But anyway, I was able to do the challenge, which has walked 450,000 steps in about 35 days. My daily limit was 20,000, so met that challenge way earlier than the 35 days, of course, but carried on until the end of that challenge. And then as soon as the challenge stopped, went right back down to like 5,000 steps. So as you know, I work from home, so everything's just a few steps within me. So if I don't go out for my run or a walk, I'll only end up doing, like, depending on the run, of course, about 2,000 to 5,000 steps a day. So yeah, my steps went right down again, so I need to bring it back up again and run longer distances, try and get my 5k back down to 30k. Yeah, trying all these different things. I'm trying intervals at park run. I did a 3-minute, 1-minute run walk this weekend just gone, and that was 33:40 or something. The week before I was doing 1 minute 30 and 30 seconds, and I was like just about 20 seconds faster. So I think that shorter interval is much better for me, so I'm gonna try that again this Saturday. My plan is to try to get to at least 30 minutes before I start marathon training, and I'd start marathon training in November. I wanted to do a longer plan so I can get under 5 hours again. I would like to get 4 hours 30, which is my PB, but I can't go from like, what, nearly 6 hours in Chicago to 4 hours 30 in the next marathon I do. So try and be a little bit more what's the word, realistic in my goals. So I'm trying for a sub 5 hours. As long as I can get to like 27 to 30 minute park run or 5k, I should be in good stead to do a sub 5 hour marathon. So all the things I'm doing until November is trying to bring that back down. It's getting there slowly. I'm stagnating between 32 and 33 minutes at the moment, but it's getting there. It's going in the right direction. I'm feeling I can run longer, especially doing that half. Even though it was slow, I can feel my endurance is still in there somewhere. So I was happy with that. I wasn't like exhausted at the end. Just a bit of leg ache as usual after a half marathon, but not really exhausted. I'm doing lates now for the next 2 months for work. I'm doing US time, so I actually have to work 1 p.m. till 10 p.m, which is allowing me to sleep longer, so I don't have to get up early to do my runs, which is good, which means I'm getting longer, maybe not full 8 hours sleep, but at least rested for about 7.5 hours, probably 6 hours sleep as compared to 4.5 hours before. So all going in the right direction, and I'm just hoping I can keep that sleep pattern when I revert back to normal UK hours. I tend to want to try and do my run before work, so if I'm starting at 9, I try and get up at 6:30, but I'm probably just starting my deep sleep at 6 o'clock, so I'm not getting a solid quality sleep. So that's been hindering me. I started doing the gym for a bit, but I'm really not a gym person like my sister is, so I squashed that. I might try and join a different gym which has more classes as opposed to weights and stuff, so we'll see. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video and the quick update. I will promise I will I can't promise because I never keep them, but I'll get this up as soon as possible. Hope you like the video. Again, if you do, please do like it, and if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.